Tattooing and having a tattoo shop in a place like this ain't really just about tattooing. You know, it's about these folks that come in. It's about providing a place for folks to feel comfortable at. The lobby pretty much serves as kind of a art gallery, just to kind of vibe the place up, make sure there's plenty of designs and flash and inspiration around, because everybody tends to bring in a lot of the same old on the internet, so we try to keep a unique sort of something to kind of get their brains maybe looking at just some art, or maybe looking at some traditional books and stuff like that. I remember at one time saying, "Johnny, what do you want, man? You know, you're here, you're showing up, you're taking out the trash, you're getting us food." You know, I was like, we'll give you free tattoos. And then you start to realize that there's no way I can do that many tattoos. I don't know, at some point, it just became an apprenticeship.
I'll be honest with you, I drew a lot as a kid and stuff, but addictions took me away from everything that I loved in life. And when I first started coming around, there weren't a lot of people that liked me and accepted me from not being around here. I always felt fine here, and fascinated by the art and the atmosphere, and then they just kind of took me under their wing, really.
You can go online and learn, you know, find somebody explaining everything you want to know about this. But what you don't get from that is the importance of learning how to connect with clientele, seeing like what they may be going through when they come through the doors, what they may be thinking of. They're not artists, you know, but we are.
Ideas, a few hours maybe. Yeah, I'd say about 4 hours, something like that.
I know John for a long time. We go way back playing metal music, punk music stuff back when I was in, you know, high school age. So John opened a shop naturally. That's where I come to. He's done a full sleeve, full back piece, a full front piece, and some leg work.
We were friends and knew each other, but because he came and started getting tattoos, that was where our, you know, that really made our friendship.
I've got stage 4 colon cancer, so you know I'm traveling to Lexington for treatment every 2 weeks, and I've had 3 major surgeries in the last 2 years, and probably since I first was diagnosed, he's always checked in on me, messaged me.
To me, I was just like, there's something we've got to do. What if we made just like a sheet and did these designs, and that anytime they get a tattoo of this, we can put the shop commission towards Brad. You want that on the table?
Once you hold it.
Okay. Cold tipple. Got some peas here, a little pea plant. Got a little black snake dude. Got an arrowhead. A couple of frogs. And then this is someone with the long handle underwear on. Somebody said, "Is that Keith Whitley with the long handle underwear on?"
The solidarity and the support, probably, I mean, it means more than even the money is secondary to, you know, just the support it makes you feel.
The inspiration for the Parlor Room, I liked the idea of it being a little social hangout spot. It just kind of naturally became that, because that's just who we are. Our friends were here, ready to help. The folks that hung around the shop and the folks that hung around our little music community that really sort of banded together, and we pulled together during all that stuff and made it work. And I've always been a shy, social person. Music and art has always been my best way to communicate to folks. And I've just had to learn to embrace that. You know, I might not be the best person with words or whatever, but I hope to be able to contribute something, you know, through the form of music and art. It's funny what tattooing does for folks, and it's, you know, when you put something on someone and they walk out of here you see them feeling better about something, and you know, it feels pretty good to know that you can do that for someone.